There's yet another Republican contender, by the way, for the 2024 presidential bid. Most of you probably have never heard of him, and even more of you can't pronounce his name. So I'll just let Tucker Carlson do it for me.
It's a question that entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy has spent a great deal of time thinking about through 2 books, as well as in his latest venture, which he joins us tonight to tell us about. Vivek, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you, Tucker.
So it does seem like Don Lemon, just a cable host, but this is a perfect illustration of where identity politics wind up when you stray from universal principles that bind us all under the same rules.
Exactly. I mean, we are in the middle of this national identity crisis, Tucker, where we have celebrated our diversity and our differences for so long that we forgot all of the ways we're really just the same as Americans, bound by a common set of ideals that set this nation into motion 250 years ago. And that's why I'm proud to say tonight that I am running for United States president to revive those ideals in this country, those basic rules of the road. Meritocracy, the idea that you get ahead in this country, not on the color of your skin, but on the content of your character. The idea that you are allowed to speak freely, yes, to be wrong sometimes, as long as your neighbor gets the same courtesy in return. The idea that the people who we elect to run the government, by the way, are the people who actually run the government. Basic rules of the road. These are the things that bind us together. You and I have different shades of melanin. You know what I say? So what? That's not beautiful. That is not our strength. Our diversity is meaningless if there's nothing greater that binds us together across that diversity. And the reason that I'm running for president is to revive those ideals. And I believe deep in my bones they still exist, that most Americans still believe in them, but we need to rediscover that. And the only way we can do it is by start talking openly again.
Was that Vivek? Did he say Vivek Ramaswamy?
It's a question that entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy.
Anyhow, he's 37 and the son of Indian immigrants who came to America legally and was born in Cincinnati. He attended Harvard and Yale Law and became a successful biotech entrepreneur, developing medicines, including 5 drugs that became FDA approved. He's also written 2 books and just recently started a new asset management firm called Strive. Oh God, here we go. His wife, Apurva Tiwari Ramaswamy, is an assistant professor and surgeon at the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. After appearing on Tucker Tuesday night, Vivek, whatever, he took to Twitter to officially kick off his campaign with a few tweets. Quote, "We're in the midst of a national identity crisis. Faith, patriotism, and family are disappearing. We embrace one secular religion after another, from wokeism to climatism, to satisfy your deeper need for meaning. Yet we cannot even answer what it means to be an American. The GOP can fill that void. E pluribus unum. For many, one. This is the dream that won the American Revolution, that reunited us after the Civil War, that won us 2 world wars and the Cold War. This is the dream that still gives hope to the world. This is American exceptionalism." Now, before you get a chub, people have already found fault with this guy. Well, very intelligent man, but they still found fault. Unleash the tweets. First up, we have a tweet from Jack Posebic. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry if I bastardized that name. Senior editor of humanevents.com, where he calls out Vivek for being in the World Economic Forum's 2021 class of young global leaders, a Soros fellowship for new Americans. Then he tweets, "This you?" But then later would show how his name was scrubbed. He wrote, quote, "How strange when you look at the WEF Young Global Leaders 2021 page today, it appears the name has been scrubbed from the list. Be a shame if someone had receipts of the original list and as you can see here, he does. Take a look." Vivek responds on Twitter with, "Funny you should bring this up. The first chapter of my upcoming book in April has the receipts of my exchanges with the World Economic Forum years ago when they, quote, repeatedly kept trying to get me to be named. I gave them a polite hell no. It reveals the game that the WEF plays." And as you can see there, he includes a few pages of those exchanges in his upcoming book. Now, unfortunately for him, even though he has the receipts, people were instantly turned off regarding him remotely being associated with Soros, and an onslaught of over about 200 comments last time we checked were posted about it. But the Soros connection didn't stop there. Someone unearthed an old tweet from August of 2021 where Vivek publicly agrees with Soros and calling him out by name regarding Chinese President Xi. Jack would press on Tuesday night with more Vivek tweets like this one. I can't wait till Trump starts tweeting about Vivek, or however the hell you say his name. And then went on to post, breaking, Team Vivek decided to launch their campaign by insulting Trump voters as people who, quote, don't do much research. Off to a great start. Then posted a reminder that Team Vivek hates Trump voters. Yikes, this dude is fucked. One, people can't pronounce his name. Vivek, I don't know. Two, nobody even knows who the hell he is. And three, just having his name any way connected to you or even in the same paragraph as Soros is bad juju. What are your thoughts on this guy? Do you think he has a chance, or should he just, go back to making drugs?